All right, everyone, how are you doing today? So, everyone who is attending today's third live session, I'm very happy to see a lot of you, and I'm very interested and excited to share some revealing information. Right, as you can see from today's live stream session's title, we will be talking about trading logic. But before we talk about trading logic, I want to know how is everyone doing today? Is everyone having a great session? Is everyone having a great evening? How is your day going on? Which cities are you from? I would love to know more about our beloved customers. Please make sure to write down in the comment box your city names. Which cities are you from? Which countries are you from? All right, I can see many people are saying we are from Indore, we are from Patna, we are from Bhopal. Very good, that is nice. So I hope everyone is coming as and how more people are joining my live streaming session. Let me start the session by giving a quick introduction about the one and only Harsh, right? So I am Harsh. I have been associated with the financial markets for almost 8 years. I am trading. So I have been a financial trader. I am currently trading the financial markets in the forex markets, in the commodity markets such as oil, gold, silver, as well as US indices, right? Indices such as Dow Jones 30, Nasdaq 100, and the S&P 500. Currently, we are also looking at the Indian share market. When the Indian share market is open, we analyze the markets and we go through individual Indian stocks as well. I am more of a technical trader, all right? So I specialize in technical analysis such as supply demand, price action, order flow analysis, swing analysis, wave analysis, and Fibonacci retracement analysis, right? So when it comes to the field of technical analysis, the field is so vast and expansive, correct? But since the categories of technical analysis I have mentioned, that would be my prior focus. I have been blessed to be trained by people who used to work as flow traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So under their guidance, I have gained immense amount of knowledge and experience. I've also been successful in handling $25 million worth of portfolio and have also been able to generate a profitability between 30 to 35% on a yearly basis, right? Now, why am I sharing all this information with you, right? It is important for me to let you know about all my credentials so that you can be rest assured that the information that I am providing to you is being provided by someone who has the knowledge, who has the experience as well as the expertise, right? When it comes to the financial market. So coming back to everyone, how is everyone doing? I can see a lot of people are joining in. I can see everyone. How many of you are enthusiastic for today's live streaming session? Remember, it is the third live streaming session. So in this particular live streaming session, since the Indian stock market has closed for today, right? How many of you know the timings of the Indian share market? Correct. So the Indian share market is open between 9:15 to 3:30, right? So approximately 6.5 hours Indian standard time, right? So approximately for 6.5 hours, the market is running, and after that, the market closes. So that is the time when we shift our focus from the Indian share market to education, right? Because if the market is closed, how can we provide you with hot stock recommendations, right? So we would be focusing on education, correct? So we everyone is asking, how are you doing, sir? I am very good. Thank you for asking, and I hope you are doing well. I suppose right now, for people who have been attending my live streaming sessions, they understand the potential that we are offering you, right? We are providing you with very high quality content, right? So overall, during the day, we provide you with three live streaming sessions, correct? So the first live session and the second live session are focused when the Indian share market is up and running. So that is the time when we provide you with hot stock recommendations, right? How many of you want to make money in the financial markets? Tell me, comment down in the chat box. How many of you are wanting to make money? How many of you are wanting to make profits in the financial markets? Okay, I can see people are saying yes. I want to make Harsh. I want to make good money. That is good. So if people want to make money in the financial markets, they have to be aware to be consistent when it comes to attending the live streaming session, right? So, sorry. So all the way from 18th of September till recently, right? I'm talking about the last hot stock idea that was given and that has been closed at a profit just based on yesterday. We have been very successful when it comes to the to providing you with hot stock recommendations. Now many people might get confused with what is hot stock recommendation. Let me keep it simple. How many of you are able to understand what is a hot stock recommendation? Okay, so hot stock recommendation in simple terms is me, that is Harsh, providing you with money making opportunities, right? So for people who are asking how to make money, whether we can make money, that is exactly what Harsh is providing. But this is all done when the Indian share market is up and running, correct? Now that the Indian share market is closed, we will be shifting our focus. But since people are joining our live streaming sessions, I want to make sure that people understand the intensity or the magnificence of our profitability. We have been able to generate a profitability of 232. How many people would love to make these kind of profits, right? Say I. Go into the comments and tell me more about it. How many people would want to make such kind of returns? We have been providing you consistently and diligently over the last 3 months when it comes to hot stock recommendations, right? So during the when the Indian share market is up and running between 9:15 to 3:30, that is the time our focus is towards analyzing the markets and providing you with hot stock recommendations. Now that the market is closed, let us shift from the Indian share market to the education content. How many of you are eager or excited about today's learning session? Go into the chat box and say, yes, Harsh, we are willing, we are excited to learn about today's topic, which is going to be about trading logic, right? So I hope everyone has understood the power that Harsh and Dolphin Markets are able to provide. We are doing quite fabulous when it comes to providing you with recommendations in the Indian share market. Now coming to the educational live streaming session. So we will be talking about trading logic. Now I want to ask you a question. How many of you are aware what is the meaning of trading logic? I would love to have answers coming into our chat box. People, make sure we are having a good amount of interaction so that I can understand and I can gauge how well people are able to understand. Okay. All right. So people are saying we are not aware what is trading logic. Now, okay, if you're not aware of trading logic, are you at least aware of what do you mean by logic, right? What do you mean by logic? If I have to do a particular task, right? If I have to do a particular work, I need to have a structure based on which I can decide certain instructions, certain steps, and following those steps, I can take a call to reach to my ultimate objective of that particular task, right? So that is called logic, right? Very simple. If I want to reach from point A to point B, I need to have a logic, a structure based on which I can, fulfill the objective of reaching from point A to point B. All right, I hope people are understanding. That is basically logic. So when it comes to the financial markets, that is called as trading logic. All right, I hope people are able to understand what trading logic is. It's logic, but comparing it, connecting it to the financial markets. So that is the meaning of trading logic. I hope everyone is able to understand. Good. Now, let me ask you a very, peculiar and common question that everyone faces, right? How many of you have been encountering situations where you have taken a trade and the markets have reversed and you have lost trades, you have lost funds, right? How many of you have been in such a scenario? First and foremost, let me ask you, how many of you have little bit of experience in the markets? How many of you have considerable amount of experience, and how many of you have good amount of experience when it comes to the financial markets? All right. I can see people are saying, I have little experience, I have good experience, I have very little experience. Okay, so we are getting a lot of comments, but the entire when people who are not aware of trading, or who are recently into trading, or who are not consistent in generating profits, they always encounter this frustration, right? Like, why is when I take a trade, the markets reverse? Let me show you an example based on the stock market, right? So let me just take a stock. Let us look at Raymond, all right? Now, in terms of Raymond, let me just show it to you where you were expecting. Okay, let me just make sure that people are understanding. Let me reduce the size of the chart. Okay, now, how many of you have been thinking, okay, the markets have been, going sideways, the markets are breaking up, then the markets are breaking down. So people assume, people expect, okay, maybe now the Raymond stock is not good. Maybe there is, tendency for prices to continue down. So people are running behind trades. People are like, okay, maybe there is some news event, maybe the prices wants to go down and the prices keep continuing down, so people are happy, maybe people are making little bit of money. But then what happens overall? The price is reversed, right? The market sentiment reverses. That is the time when people are skeptical, or people get frustrated, like, oof, I just entered a short trade, but then it reversed and it started to go long, right? So how many of you have been encountering such kind of frustrations, right? How many of you? Please, I would love to know your answers. I would love to know your thoughts, and I would love to know your feedback on this particular question. How many of you get frustrated when the markets are not running in our direction, right? We take a trade, the markets reverse, and we lose money, right? Trading. Say I, how many people are having this kind of particular, how many people have gone through this kind of catastrophe, right? When we are trading into markets, at some point, even I have faced, right? I get so frustrated when I take a trade and maybe the markets have to reverse. So how many of you have had this scenario? Okay, many people are saying yes, Harsh. It happens quite a lot. Okay, many people are getting stopped out. Many people are losing funds. Many people are not able to make money. Maybe they're having more losses. So many things can take place, right? All right, what about this one? How many of you have encountered scenarios where you have taken trades and the prices go against? Right, it is very similar to the first question that asked, but it has a twist on its own, right? So we assume everyone who's okay. Tell me one thing: if people are who are trading into the stock market, how many people are trading in the stock market to lose money? Yeah, you heard me right. Let me repeat my question. How many people are entering into the financial markets to lose money? How many? Zero. Not me, not at all. Everyone is saying no. Why would someone enter into the markets to lose money, right? Everyone who is entering the financial markets is coming with the focus of making money, right? Everyone wants to make money in the financial market. But sometimes when people think that they know everything about the financial market, they take random decisions, whether to go long, whether to buy, whether to sell. Many times people encounter such scenarios where they take trades based on a certain expectation and the prices go against, right? So let me just show it to you again on the charts, right? I hope people are understanding. Remember, these are very important. One second. These are very important, but life changing questions, because there is no right or wrong. Remember, we are not here to downplay anyone. It is good if you're being authentic and if you are letting me know, because that is how I can understand that yes, everyone makes mistakes, but it is how we can improve from our mistakes and get better in life, right? How many of you understand this mindset? You should always, it is okay to make mistakes, but you should learn from your mistakes. So when people are taking trades and people get frustrated when I've taken the trade, for example, the markets are going over here. Let me just showcase you a scenario. The markets are going in an uptrend right over here. Since the market is going in an uptrend, everyone is happy because the price of this particular stock, right? For example, this is just an example. We are talking, for example, about Raymond, right? So for this particular stock, since the prices had been going in the upward direction, people are happy. People are saying yes, now Raymond is going to go to the moon. We will be buying Raymond, with the volume also coming in, right? Let me just show you the volume. There is strong volume, so people are like, wow, the stock has so much of positiveness that we should go long. My friends are telling to buy Raymond, my family is telling me to buy Raymond, so I should buy, right? Many people are trading the financial markets based on this mentality, right? But once they take a trade, right, so maybe they entered, for example, the prices have broken this and they decide to take a trade, right? So they want to go long and maybe they are taking a trade, so the prices also go in their favor, right? The prices start to go in the favor only for prices to reverse, right? So now people are getting fearful. People are saying, what happened? The markets were doing so well, and now all of a sudden we are looking at the markets, and now we are, looking at losing our capital, losing money on taking trades. So when people expect, right, the frustration that comes in when people take trades, but they are like, the markets just reverse. So they get very frustrated. They get very angry. They don't know how to, express their feelings because they have suffered such kind of losses, right? When people are buying, everyone buys, but then it reverses, and then people who are happy, they become sad. Okay, so they start to lose money. This is what is very common when people who do not have the right framework, people who do not have the right guidance, they have a lot of these issues, right? I hope people are able to understand. How many of you are able to understand? Write down in the comment box. Are you able to have a good understanding? Okay, so coming back to the question. So, how many people have encountered scenarios where you have taken trades and the prices are going against, right? Many people are saying, yes, Harsh, we have encountered those scenarios. So, let me ask you another scenario. When have you encountered a scenario where you have taken a trade, you have closed the trade, and you made money, but after that the prices keep appreciating like there is no tomorrow and it keeps continuing high? How many of you have encountered such scenarios, right? Okay, I can see many people are saying yes. Someone entered at rupees 100 for a particular stock, closed at 200, and they are happy because they, from 100 rupees it went to 200 rupees. So they made 100%, 100 rupee profit. But that same stock which went from 100 to 200 is right now sitting at 1000. Have you encountered such scenarios in your when you have been trading? I'm pretty sure everyone has been having these scenarios, right? Let me just show it to you from a charting perspective, right? So let me just show to you. All right, so many people have been looking at this particular structure where people are saying, okay, the prices are going down. Okay, now that the price has created, a break. Wait, let me just use a box. Now that the price has broken a particular resistance, like the one that is mentioned, the prices should be going up. So they decide to buy. So now from here, what they decide is they want to go long, right? Because now the trend is shifted. Do not worry if people are not understanding the technicalities. We have our third live streaming sessions that take place every weekday, right? All the way from Monday till Friday. Today, it is more about understanding the psychology, right? Very important to understand trading logic. Trading logic, psychology, they all are, they are a part of the entire, mindset that is required in trading. How many of you understand this concept? All right. So coming back to the scenario of this particular illustration, remember I'm just trying to illustrate you how the prices are reacting or how the prices move and what people generally tend to do, right? With the prices creating a downtrend, people have entered. Now that it is broken, people want understand that yes, now the prices will go. So someone might have taken a long, for example, over here maybe at around 1220, right, approximately. So people have entered over here, people have taken their entry, and let me just remove the box and change the color. So people have entered over here, this is their entry, and people are looking for that target. So for example, the target has been over here. So people have made how much? Right, so people have made good profit because they entered at approximately 1200, but now the prices have reached to 1300. So there is a 100 rupee increment in price. People are very happy. People are like, yes, I made money, I made profits. But only to there, the prices keep continuing, till all the way till 1440. So when someone was making one is to when was someone was making 100 rupees profit, that same price has gone to 300 rupees profit per share. So when such a thing happens, people are telling, why couldn't I make, why couldn't I make such good profits? Everyone is like, okay, I entered around 1232, I exited, so I made money, but the market has gone much higher and I could have made much more. How many of you have had this kind of encounter? How many of you have had this kind of a scenario where you have made money but the market goes more in your favor and you are like, why did I close my trade? I could have made much more money, right? I hope people are understanding. Remember, this particular live streaming session, especially the third live streaming session, we would be talking more in detail about, the surrounding factors when it comes to trading. When the stock market is open, that is the time I provide you with hot stock recommendations, right? We provide you with money making opportunities. But now we have to also understand the educational concepts, the technical concepts, the psychological concepts, right? When it comes to the financial markets. So that is the reason. So how many people of you have encountered such a scenario? All right, people are saying, yes, Harsh, I've encountered it every day. Okay, so everyone has a different answer. That is good. All right, no problem. This is good because you are interacting with me, right? Now, how do you understand, that we are having these, everyone has gone through these kind of scenarios, these kind of situations. So, trading logic, as I talked to you at the beginning, trading logic is nothing but it is a framework, right? So trading logic, it basically encompasses, it is a collection of technical analysis, fundamental analysis, risk management, and psychological factors, right? How many of you understand technical analysis over here? All right, because I am a technical analyst myself, so I can very well connect to it, right? But technical analysis is just one small factor of it. So, how many of you are aware of what fundamental analysis is? Okay, people are saying little, very little. Yes, fundamental analysis is mainly based on number crunching, financial reports, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow. So those all comprise of fundamental analysis. Risk management. How many people understand risk management, right? Yes, we understand. No, we don't understand. But please understand that it might sound hilarious, but risk management is very important, correct? When it comes to trading. All right, and how many people understand psychological, right? Psychology. Who understands what is the meaning of psychological, right? Psychological is nothing but related to the mind, right? Anything that we are thinking, that we perceive, that we expect, right? Mental. So it's a mental working of the brain, and that is called as psychological, right? There is something called as physiological, there's something called as psychological. Physiological is physically, psychological is mentally, correct? I hope people are able to understand very well. So when we're talking about trading logic, it encompasses all these factors. When people are taking trades randomly, that is when there is a lot of frustration. People are frustrated, people are angry, people when they close trades prematurely, when prices go more into their favor, people again are angry. So there is a lot of psychological effect that takes place when people are not aware what is what to do if they are not having the right foundation of the of in terms of education, in terms of resources, in terms of guidance, right? So that is why it is very important to understand all these four factors, right? We need to be mentally, physically, and psychologically prepared when we are talking about the financial markets. How many of you are able to understand what I'm saying? How many of you say that yes, Harsh, it is very important for us to understand trading logic, because trading logic is the driving factor when it comes to having success in the financial markets, right? For you to make money in the financial markets, it is very important to understand trading logic, right? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me, right? Write down in the chat box. All right, people are saying yes. Okay, yes, yes, very important. Good. So that is exactly what we at Dolphin Markets are providing to you, right? We are providing you with the required tools and concepts to make you profitable. All the factors that have been mentioned pertaining to trading logic, whether it is technicals, whether it is fundamentals, whether it is risk management, whether it is psychological, right? We are providing you with an entire structure when it comes to the financial markets, right? So Dolphin Markets, Harsh being the main driving factor when it comes to providing you with live streaming sessions, that is exactly what I want to do. I want to provide you with valuable content, right? So we are providing you with three live streaming sessions, like I had already talked about. The first two live streaming sessions are going to be focused mainly when the share market is running and we analyze the markets, and when a hot stock opportunity arises, I provide to you. So it's not just about learning, it's about earning as well. But Harsh believes in the overall balance of life. So I want you to make money, I want you to earn, and I want you to learn. So when you can earn and learn, the combination is very, very strong. It's very, powerful. So that is what we are providing to you. We are providing you with basically three very, very important, and captivating segments. The first one is going to be market analysis. When the markets are running, we provide you with what the markets are doing, how the markets are running. Remember, I'm talking when the English share market is open, right? So that is between 9:30, 9:15 to 3:30. Then, most importantly, since everyone over here is coming with the main purpose, everyone who is attending the live streaming session, answer me this question. What is your main objective when you are attending these live streaming sessions? Correct. Your main objective is first and foremost, how can I make money, right? Because everyone is here to make money. How many of you are here to make money? Is every one of you here to make money? I can see a lot of replies coming in. Yes, we are here to make good amount of money. We are here to make good lots of money. That is correct. That is what I provide you, right? We provide you with our hot stock recommendations, money making strategies when the share market is up and running, right? Now the share market is closed, so do not get confused with me providing you with recommendations as of now. And the third, like I was talking about, education. So during the market analysis and during the hot stock recommendations, we are covering you covering topics which would be including technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and risk management. Right? Are you able to understand now how I'm trying to connect all the dots? So I'm telling you, I've given you the reasons why people are losing money, why people are getting frustrated, why people are feeling disheartened when it comes to the financial markets, because they do not have someone who can guide them, someone who can help them, someone who can provide them strategies where they can make money. And that is what I, Harsh, provide to you, correct? So, our three main and important segments that we covered during our live streaming sessions are this. The third one that we are talking about, trading education, that is the time when we will be focusing on psychological factors. Yes, I would be providing you with education also, right? I would be teaching you technical analysis. How many of you want to learn technical analysis from Harsh? Everyone is saying, yes, Master Harsh, we want to learn technical analysis from you. So do not worry, we would be talking about technical analysis even in the third live streaming session. What are the different technicalities used? We would be even talking about certain uh, high level, very advanced level concepts, which would be talking about main funds, volumes, but that will be in another live streaming session. But most importantly, this particular live streaming session that I am conducting for now is focused towards, understanding the mental framework that one needs to be having in terms of achieving success in the financial markets. How many of you want to achieve success in the financial markets? How many of you want to make really good profits when it comes to the financial markets? Everyone is saying, yes, Harsh, I want to make, yes, I can see the comments coming in. Yes, I want to make a lot of profits. That is good. So, our main USP when it comes to these live streaming sessions, we do provide you with education, but people, often come back to me and say, Harsh, you are very fabulous when it comes to talking, communicating, and explaining things. You make the most complicated things into very easy, understandable manner. And to all those viewers and clients, thank you very much. But the main crux is people think about how can I make money, right? Who doesn't want to make good amount of money? I'm sure everyone wants to make, correct? If yes, write down in the chat box, write down in the comment box that yes, Harsh, we do want to make good funds, we do want to make good profits, and that is what we are providing when the Indian share market is open, right? So you can already have a look at this. Is just a snippet. You do not have to worry. We provide you with detailed, right? This is the detailed analysis sheet that we provide you, and that is a testament. That is our evidence or proof that yes, whenever a hot stock is analyzed by me, I provide it to you on a real time basis when the stock market is open, correct? That is when I provide you with entry, our profit target, and our risk management so that you can make good amount of money. So this is our USP. Everyone is aware what USP stands for. We talked about USP for this entire slide, but first of all, I want to make sure that people understand what USP stands for. All right, so USP is nothing but unique selling proposition, right? What is it that is the main golden jewel, or we call it as the golden egg, right? Something that is very valuable, and that is our main focus, right? Because no matter how well Harsh is talking, ultimately everyone who is attending the live streaming session is coming with the main purpose of making money. If I can help you in making money, you will definitely want to be a part of my live streaming sessions. You would want to follow my instructions. You would want to listen to me more, correct? Am I right or am I wrong? Write down in the chat box. Am I saying correct or am I saying wrong? All right, people are saying yes, Harsh, absolutely correct. Yes, because in this day and age, when everyone is being, there is a lot of competition when it comes to, the financial brokerage field, right? So many companies, so many brokers, and the market is limited in terms of customers. So everyone wants to have customers. So everyone is only selling. I hope everyone understands. Everyone is only selling. We at Dolphin Markets are not just selling. Remember, we are a forex brokerage service provider. We provide you with forex brokerage services, correct? But more than that, we want to see our clients benefit, right? We want to see our clients benefit monetarily. We want to see our clients benefit academically. If you can make money and if you can have good amount of trading knowledge and you can learn trading experience from me, you can also implement it in your own life, right? So it is going to be a matter of time before, you never know, you can be like Master Harsh. How many of you want to be like me? All right, people are saying yes, Harsh, you are rocking. All right, so everyone is saying yes. That is why it is very important. Keep attending the live streaming sessions. We are not just providing you a service, we are providing you with an opportunity to make good money and become smarter. So it's how many of you have heard this particular quote? You can fish for a man, or you can teach him fishing, right? How many of you have understood this particular quote? Have you heard about it? It might be, the wordings might be a little different, but if you fish, fishing, right? I'm talking about catching fishes. So if you fish for a man, he can catch a fish, you can provide him a fish. But if you teach him fishing, you can teach him the skill. He can keep catching fishes throughout his life. Are you understanding? I hope you are able to understand what I'm saying. How many of you are able to understand? If yes, write down in the chat box. Yes, Harsh, you are saying completely correct. If I teach you, if I can fish for you, see, I am providing you with hot stock recommendations, correct? So this is, I'm providing you with a fish. I'm providing you with, something that you can consume. But if you keep attending my live streaming sessions, that is the time when I can teach you how to take trades, how you can become profitable, so that you can keep continuing it, further down in your future. Doesn't that sound fabulous? How many of you would want to become trading masters themselves, right? All right, people are saying yes, 100%, 1000%. Perfect. So, this is the power that we at Dolphin Markets are providing. We provide you with market analysis, we provide you with hot stock recommendations, we provide you with trading education. It is very, very crucial to understand. Trading is not about just listening to someone, or listening to a friend, listening to a family member, just because someone has taken a trade and they are telling that yes, you should also buy a stock, or you should do this, or you should do that. That is not the right approach, right? I hope everyone understand. Everyone starts from this particular stage. Oh, my friend told me to buy XYZ stock, so I bought it. Right now it is going in negative, so you're losing money, and you're losing the relationship that you have built with your friend, or you have listened to your family member. Oh, this stock has very high potential to make money, okay, let us buy the stock. Remember, many people who enter the financial markets are entering by word of mouth. Or maybe my friend told me to enter, or maybe my colleague told me to enter. So there is always someone that is informing them, but you always have to be aware the source from where the information is coming, is that trustworthy, because maybe your friend or your colleague or whoever is providing you with the opportunity might be providing it based on what they have interpreted, right? But do they have the knowledge? Do they have the experience? Do they have the expertise, right, when it comes to the markets? That is very important to understand. So always make sure that you are following someone, all right? It could be Harsh, right, who is providing you with value, right? Value backed by proper logic and reasoning. That is the entire crux of what trading logic is all about. How many of you understand what I'm saying, right? People are saying, yes, Harsh, we completely understand. Very important, right? Always have trusted sources who can provide you with valuable content. Like I had talked to you about our three main services that we are providing, right? Market analysis. When the markets are running, we go through the markets, we analyze the markets, we look at the indices, we look at Nifty, we look at Sensex, and then we try to understand, and based on a structured approach, right? I'm more into technical, so I can talk more about technicals. My colleague is into fundamentals, so he can talk more about fundamentals. So you are getting an overall perspective based on clear logic and reasoning, right? We do not believe in fancy fairy tales, right? Buy this, it will go to 100 times your trade account value. We believe in being practical. We believe in being consistent. Remember, there is a very big difference in having elusive thoughts, right? Elusive, or let me use the right word, and having larger than life thoughts. There is no harm in that, but we believe in being practical, right? How many of you want to make a billion, want to make 10 crores of rupees, right? How many of you want to make 10 crores of rupees? Everyone is saying, yes, Harsh, of course I want to make 10 crores of rupees. So if you think in your mind, if I tell you to close your eyes, and if I tell you that, okay, imagine that you have made 10 million rupees or 10 crore rupees, everyone will say that, yes, I can imagine that I have made 10 crore rupees. But if I ask you, open your eyes and show me that you have 10 crore rupees, how many of you will be able to show me that you have 10 crore rupees, right? Right, none of you, right? No one, because it is not physically manifested, right? I mean, manifestation is very strong tool to absorb and to invite opportunities. But when I'm talking from a practical approach, you have to be reasonable. So that is exactly what we are providing to you. Remember, our hot stock recommendations are not being provided since yesterday or last week. We are going back all the way 3 months, right? 3 months in the past. So I'm talking from 18th of September. We have been, see, me, Harsh, has been into the financial markets for more than 8 years, right? But over the last 3 months, with a clear and concise financial sheet, I have been diligently recording all my details, right? Which stock we had entered, what was the time we had entered, what was the direction, the entry, when once we took a trade and the trade went and hit a target, when was the trade close, what was the target price close, how much of profit was made. So everything is being detailed, is being discussed and being shown to you on a real time basis, right? So over a span of 3 months, we have been sitting at a fabulous return of 232. So please understand, we are not looking at in the form of gambling where we are like, okay, we want to enter with full margin, go full on and make money. Right now, that is gambling, that is not trading. We are analysts and traders. We want to focus on a structured and a reasonable, a practical approach when it comes to the financial market. And that is what we have been focusing. So if you look at our profit, we have been very conservative, all right? We are not looking to shoot the stars. We are looking to be practical and reasonable. How many people are able to understand what I'm saying? Yes, Harsh, we are understanding. Very important to understand. Practicality is important, right? Imagination is good, but practicality is what is the real output. So we have been practically and consistently and meticulously providing you with opportunities in terms of entry, and we are also showcasing that we are closing trades at a profit. So what cumulative profit, remember it is cumulative, right? I hope everyone understands what you mean by cumulative. All right, so what I mean by cumulative is overall. So the overall profitability that we have generated is not based on one or two or three trades. It is based on many trades, right? 37 trades. So if you look at the number of months that we have traded, it's 3 months, correct? So on an average, we are looking at 12 trades. So I'm pretty sure 12 trades is, nowhere close to one or two trades where maybe by luck we could have just made money, right? Luck plays an important factor, but we haven't been taking trades, just one or two trades. We have been taking trades consistently, right? And that is the power that I'm trying to showcase you. Take small steps, take trades, take consistent trades, and make profits consistently, because that is when you can keep making money consistently and you can achieve such high level of profits, right? How many of you are able to understand this? All right, so this is what trading logic is. Rather than listening to random people, people who do not have the right background, maybe a lot of people might be scammers, you never know, right? But if someone like Harsh from Dolphin Markets is providing you with a structured approach, right? How we look at the markets. Remember, just let me show you a quick, and a recent example of one of our trades. This is just to showcase you the power that we are providing, right? And it is very high quality content. We had provided you last Friday a trading opportunity on Hindware, right? So this particular stock had achieved the profit target. We provided you with a trade on Friday the 13th, right? Last Friday. And yesterday, Monday, we achieved 5%, right? How many of you would want to take trades and make money within the next day, right? Isn't that fantastic? How many of you would love to make these kind of returns? Some people make these kind of returns on an annual basis, right? Or maybe semi-annual, correct? But we are able to make these profits within one day. Will that happen every day? No. But I'm just trying to showcase you and let you know the power that it is possible to make such kind of returns, right? Such strong returns in the financial markets. I'm sure everyone who has been attending my live streaming session is getting a clear understanding that yes, Harsh, you are providing us with a very good amount of information. You are providing us with a good amount of knowledge that can help you. Remember, I always believe in providing more than I can serve, right? So if I can provide you with value, it is in your best interest that you understand that yes, Harsh is the right person to be, talking to being, to trust, to have, to have guidance from someone. So we provide you with the entire structure: market analysis, hot stock recommendations, trading education. What else is missing? I mean, the fun, and that is what I'm getting to you. I always make sure to keep my sorry, I always make sure to keep my live streaming sessions as entertaining as and as conservate, having conservations, right? So I want to keep it interactive. I love interacting with my clients and with my fellow viewers because I want to provide you with value content. Let me remind everyone that our main USP is us providing you with money making opportunities. When the stock market is up and running, that is what I am providing you, right? Everyone over here wants to make good amount of money, correct? So that is how you should be a part of Dolphin Markets. So that is the reason why it is very important for you to be a part of Dolphin Markets. Join us, subscribe to our services, and that is what you would love to be. That is what I would love to see you making money, right? I want you to see you making good amount of money. If I can provide you with services that can make you money, and that can teach you, right? Education, if I can make you money so you're getting monetary benefit, and if I can teach you the knowledge, if I can make you academically stronger, wouldn't that be a very great and a happy scenario for both of us, correct? I think that is very good, right? That is very, very, very good for every one of you. So I hope everyone is having a great understanding. How many of you are saying, Harsh, you rock, you are very good, you are telling us the right information? How many of you are learning, or how many of you have gained some amount of knowledge or some amount of wisdom when it comes to the financial markets, right? Yes, I will definitely provide you with hot stock recommendations when the share market is running. But most importantly, it is not about just making money, it is about understanding how to make money as well. Because if I teach you how to make money, you can keep making money in the future. Does that sound good? How many of you are able to understand? All right, so that is very, very, very good to see people are feeling good, people are feeling happy, people are feeling motivated to be a part of Harsh's live streaming session. And I too believe, like I always say, I have a tagline that I keep using again and again. So let me say it out. It's when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear, right? When Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear, because I am here for you. I want to provide you with my knowledge, with my wisdom, with my experience that I have garnered over the last 8 years, right? 8 years. So, in the last 8 years, whatever I have learned, whatever wisdom I have learned, whatever psychological strength that I have gathered, I would love to share it with you. So I hope everyone is having a great understanding. How many of you have had a great time for today's session, right? So I hope everyone has gained good amount of knowledge. Everyone I can see happy. Everyone is saying, Harsh, you are doing very good. You are doing fantastic. Thank you, everyone, because your love, your respect, your consent helps me in becoming better, in providing you with valuable content and improving my skill. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries, you can be, rest assured that I will try my best to resolve your queries. I will try my best to resolve any doubts, any questions that you have in your mind, because, like I say, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear. Please make sure to arrive for my first live streaming session that will be happening tomorrow. That is where I will be focusing again on providing you with money making opportunities, right? Hot stock recommendations. So please make sure to be present, and to be present consistently, right? I don't want you to be present for just one or two sessions. I want you to be present for all my sessions, because in my sessions, especially the first two, is where I will be teaching you, where I will be providing you, right? I will be providing it to you on a platter, how to make good amount of money. And in the third live streaming session, we will be talking about technical analysis, right? So everyone, I hope you had a great session. I hope everyone has learned something, and I hope everyone has gathered a good understanding of trading logic, right? We talked about technicals, how trading knowledge comprises technical analysis, fundamental analysis, risk management, psychology, and how well we have been providing you with money making opportunity. So everyone, make sure that you are attending the first live streaming session that is taking place tomorrow. And until then, I wish each and every one of you a great, great evening. So until then, namaste and take care. Bye bye. See ya.